Good morning, Detenatgwa'ta, Courtney Migaso. My name's Courtney and I'm here to do this week's language circle. Hopefully everybody had a good weekend. And I'm going to start off with our Ganohanyo. Like most times, start off with Ganohanyo and then keep those together. We've got Niganush Jialia, the itsy bitsy spider we're gonna sing, and we've got our Osoguadeño, our rocks of different colors, and I'm also gonna do a little bit of counting with these, and then I've got some habitats here for animals. So we'll go over some animals and where they live, and then our summer song. Because summer, I feel, is dwindling down, so I want to get that song in there as much as possible. Okay, so let's get started. Let's move our Gialia over with the other animals. Ongwe Scott and Dwyan, Ogwatni Goha, Detenatgwa'ta. Detenatgwa'ta. O Wednesday, Dronoha, Detenatgwa'ta. We will thank Mother Earth. Ona Detenatgwa'ta, Hat Deowen Grage. Deowen Grage, the grasses. Nato, Gauno, Unokotra, including our medicines. Detenatgwa'ta, Weniota. Weniota, Gisonda, Gowari in it. We're thankful for the hanging fruit, and the strawberries are the leader. Detenatgwa'ta, Odehadoni, Odehadoni, Owata, Gowari in it. Thankful for the trees, and the maple is the leader. Detenatgwa'ta, Gadinyo, Dewahodes, Gowari in it. Thankful for the animals, and the deer is the leader. Detenatgwa'ta, Oniganos, the water. Thankful for our water. Oh, she's drinking a glass of water in there. Detenatgwa'ta, Gyonhiko, our food, our sustenance. Detenatgwa'ta, Deowawenye, the winds that bring our weather. Detenatgwa'ta, Hariwanon gates Atiso. The thunderers are grandfathers that we're thankful for. Detenatgwa'ta and Detenatgwa'ta. Detenatgwa'ta, Soheka, Ehita, the moon. Detenatgwa'ta, Ojisondasha, Ojisondasha. I was looking at the stars just the other night. They were so bright. Detenatgwa'ta, Genyo Godage, Haryokyakyona. That's the four heavenly beings. And help to protect our minds. Detenatgwa'ta, Sadwakoanos, Kanadino. I'm thankful for our leader, Handsome Lake. Detenatgwa'ta, Sakwayandiso, Donito. Next, I think we are going to move on to let's do the animals. Let's do Gadinyo. Look at all these animals I've got here. There's a whole bunch. So many. And we're going to take a look at the places that they live. I'll just move these out of the way a little bit for now. Okay, so we have Ganosa, which is the house. So we're gonna find 3 animals that live in the house, in the Ganosa. We've got Ganaway, which is the swamp. There's gonna be a San Gadino that live in each one of these. We've got Kata, the forest, Kihende, the river, Detenatgwa'ta, the desert. Maybe we'll just stick with those 5 so that I can reach. And then I'll have to take out the 3. We'll have 3 animals left over that don't live in these 5, because I initially was going to do 6. But this is good. This works. Okay. Who recognizes any of these animals here? What do you see? I see a goose and a Detenatgwa'ta and a Genoa. Let's see. Let's take the Genoa. The Genoa. The white mouse. Where would you say he lives? Woo! Does he live in the desert? Detenatgwa'ta? The river? Kihende? In the forest? Kata? In the swamp? Ganaway? Or does the mouse live in the house? Genoa lives in Ganosa. This is the word for mouse right here, Genoa. Who else would live in the Ganosa? Would a fox? Or a moose? How about the goose? The goose lives in the Ganosa. And if the goose lives in the Ganosa, that must mean that the salwas would live in the Ganosa with the goose and Genoa. So we've got Scott, Digny, San Gadino in the Ganosa. Okay, what else do we have left here? We've got so many animals. Detenatgwa'ta, Nigohan. Okay. What do you do with that animal? What does that remind you of? That's Nigohan. Nigohan, the mosquito. I think the mosquito lives, I think the Detenatgwa'ta would be too hot. Too hot. I think they live near the river, but he lives over here in Ganaway, in the swamp. And there's the word for mosquito, Nigohan. Who else lives in the Ganaway with the Nigohan? They got Nondon. They got Nondon. The alligator also lives in the Ganaway. And we need one more. I'll give you a hint. The last animal that lives in the Ganaway is a bird. So let's see how many birds we have. We've got Scott, Digny, oh, come on, Digny, a San. Okay, we've got Gagey down over here. We've got 4 birds. I don't think the hummingbird lives in the swamp, so we'll put him over here. Same with the vulture. He doesn't live in the swamp. We've got a crane, Degaho, and a goose, Honga. Which one do you think lives in the swamp? Degaho, the crane. Detenatgwa'ta. Detenatgwa'ta and Nigohan. Those are our 3 Gadino that live in the Ganawe. Next, we've got Kada, the forest. The forest. We need to find our forest Gadino. I think we're gonna eliminate the fish because there's no water. Seem like the Kongok. Do you know what this guy's name is? This is Detenatgwa'ta, the porcupine, and he lives in the Kada. Detenatgwa'ta. And he lives with this Gowana. Gowana Gadino, big animal. Skanyosa, moose. And they need one more friend. They need one more friend. And this friend is Ojikwaji. Which animal is Ojikwaji? Hashite. The hashite is Ojikwaji, orange. And he lives with the Detenatgwa'ta and the Skanyosa in the Kada. Next, we've got Gihende, the river. So let's find our water animals. We've got Ojonta, we've got the fish. Geese, Onga, they live in the water. Snakes, they fly. We'll put them over here. Do bunnies live in the water? Do rabbits live in the water? How about snails? Not any snails I know, but the otter does. Jodandro. And we're gonna set him on this rock here. He's just taking a look at the river. Maybe he's watching the Onoksa. So this is Ojonta. It's a fish, but a specific kind of fish. And if it's a bass, we call it Onoksa. So he lives in the Gahende, as well as the Hongok. Hongok, Onoksa, Jodandron. They all live in the Gihende, in the river or by the river. And last, we've got Onessa Daihan, the desert. So we've got a few animals left over here. Can you pick out the ones that live in the desert? This one might be a little bit tricky. The vulture, Gajanhendas. We're gonna perch him on top of this cactus. That's where he lives. In the Onessa Daihan. The snake, the Osaista. He also lives in the Onessa Daihan. We've got one more. Which one do we think lives in the desert? I'm gonna say not Guayon. And we're gonna take away the hummingbird and Gnosidre. That leaves us with Guayon Goa. This is the jackrabbit, and he lives in the Onessa Daihan. So those are our 3 Gadino in the Onessa Daihan. they all have their homes. And I'll be making more habitats too. Can you think of other places that animals live? I know there's animals that live in the ocean or in the lake or in trees, kind of like a forest, but a little bit different. But we'll get to those ones another time. Let's move on to Detenatgwa'ta. Because he's a Gadino too. Well, he's a bug, but that's okay. So, if you know the Itsy Bitsy Spiders, sing along with me. We'll sing it in Gaiakono. Okay. Detenatgwa'ta hekehengene nawa ostangyo engayengeni nawa odaho engahesquego Detenatgwa'ta hekeheskene. That's the Itsy Bitsy Spider. Put him away, Sasanori, Gialia. I don't like spiders. I had a goanna black swantine spider in my room last week, and oh, I was so scared. Okay, we'll move on to, no, let's do the rocks. Let's do the rocks, and then we'll finish up with the summer song. You guys remember these? I have a little bit of a surprise on the bottom of these rocks. Okay, so let's organize these rocks. Should we do them by color? Let's try going from smallest to biggest, and we'll count them along the way. Okay, which one is the smallest? Do you have any guesses? I think it's a close call between Detenatgwa'ta and On Rock Day. Let's go with On Rock Day. We've got Scott, 1. And then we'll take the Detenatgwa'ta one. Dickney. And next, I am missing one. Here it is. Hassan was hiding on me. Oh, once again, the pink rock was hiding. And next we've got Gabe, Hassan. Next, this one's goanna. That one's going last for sure. Which one is the smallest of these ones? Can you tell? I think it's Gangan, the white rock. Oh, there's Weiss. There's Weiss. How about next? This one? Which one comes next? This is getting a little bit trickier as we move forward. I think, I think these two are bigger. Let's try the Omhyang one. Ooh, we've got Yay. Next, we're looking for Jodok. We're looking for 7. There's Jodok. This one's Detenatgwa'ta. It's a little bit dark, but this one's gray. Next, we need Detenatgwa'ta. Let's try Ojibwa. There it is. Got Detenatgwa'ta. And then Ojibwa G, just like our hesite. Make sure that's the right way. We've got he and kitto. Kitto. Okay, these last ones should be pretty easy. Looks like it goes smallest to biggest. And we've got wasan, Skype, and that means our last one is Detenatgwa'ta. Let's count. Scott, Detenatgwa'ta, Asen, Gate, Wis, Gate, Jot, Degro, Kito, Wasan, Scott, Skype, Detenatgwa'ta. We've got Detenatgwa'ta, Osogwadeño. We've got 12 colors. And then I'll take them back from biggest to smallest. So Gawane to Nibu. These ones are all in the middle. And we start getting Nibu. And as I promised, we will finish up with our summer song. Okay, who remembers the summer song? The first thing that we sing about is it being warm outside. Oh ne no ni wa shon da, oh ne no ni wa shon da, oh ne no ni wa shon da, oh ne ken he ne, di fi filayo, di fi filayo, di fi filayo, oh ne ken he ne. It is warm outside. Onane awa yai. That means the fruits ripen. Onane awa yai, onane awa yai, onane awa yai, onane ken he ne, bi fi filayo, bi fi filayo, bi fi filayo, onane ken he ne. Next, who remembers what's next? We go swimming. Hanyo next a dawen. Hanyo next a dawen. Hanyo next a dawen. Hanyo next a dawen. One ne ken he ne. Bi fi filayo. Bi fi filayo. Bi fi filayo. One ne ken he ne. And last, we play outside. A stay ni and God ne, a stay ni and God ne, a stay ni and God ne, one ne ken he ne, bi fi filayo, bi fi filayo, bi fi filayo, one ne ken he ne. That is our summer song, and pretty soon we're gonna have to move on to Detenatgwa'ta, fall or autumn, pretty soon. So that is all that I have for this week's circle, and I hope you enjoyed it. It was a little bit long, but I hope you still enjoyed it. Nyawa, one.